of background music's probably not going to be particularly appropriate since, yeah, the main menu music I'm listening is very much horror game coded. How's everyone doing? Sorry for no showing yesterday, by the way. There's a case, wound up being kinda exhausted. Well. Hello. Welcome one and all. Yeah. You immediately hear the difference. You actually knock the game music down a touch. So, yeah. Welcome to Hell Is Us, as I said, horror game coded, sort of open world puzzle game. Puzzle exploration game. I suspect we're gonna need a couple of hours to really get teeth into this particular demo, which is why I've highlighted it in an individual stream rather than, you know, gone grab bag. We're gonna play a bunch of games here. Just going to like commit to this one demo. I've got like 30 other demos installed if things go sideways, and we can like change plans on the fly, but right now the idea is this is the stream. Without further ado, this game is indeed a work of fiction. Any resemblance of real people, living or dead, is purely coincidental unless otherwise indicated. Now here is the one thing I'm slightly concerned about. Our game has no map, no markers indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We'll never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you'll need to pay attention to your environment, listen and be vigilant. So if you've ever watched my Hitman streams, you know I do tend to get lost and go around in circles, so this stream could turn into like me running around in circles for 2 hours. Well, I know. So yeah, fair warning. And saves games won't work with the demo, won't work with the full version. Fair enough. And mouse and keyboards support iffy. Share tutorials. Intro cutscene. And very much getting polygraphed.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph. I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The yellow brick road.
Well, apparently, needs more time. While it's going through your system, curious about something. Why did you do it?
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Haiti at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Haiti, well, you decided to take matters into your own hands. Oh, it seems we are ready. How did you get into Haiti?
I asked for a transfer to the Owen peacekeepers, who had deployed inside Haiti. It backfired. When the paperwork cleared, Haiti's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Haiti?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Haiti is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
My mother.
What happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me her necklace, and shut the door.
She didn't say anything?
She told me, never come back.
Okay. So we've walked ourselves into rubble, evidently. Giant tower in the distance. Walk down this forest path as I remark. I'm thinking to myself, I don't think this is quite 60 FPS. Admittedly, I've turned off all upscaling. This is me, well, letting my computer just have at it at full whack, very high preset. And we have found ourselves a makeshift graveyard. It's a bit of an ominous start. And we found ourselves a house that's seen some bad days, and a floating green object. The ability to stay magical. Sure, why not? Looks like we can't go inside normally. Is there anything in this? Anything in this shed that would be useful? Oh, we've got a living cow, which is something, I guess. Okay, so we evidently need some sort of lockpick to access. Some keys or some lockpick to access the gate. Or that crowbar. It'd be entirely possible that I ran past the set of keys hung up on the wall or something. I'm trying all the buttons, but so far I haven't found anything. Sprint is left. L3, should I say. I see what I overlooked now. Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversations topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Conversing with characters may reveal additional information which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant to your main objectives are listed on the left. Topics on the right are optional topics that reveal more about the situation, culture, or history of Hadia.
You must be lost to wander around Sinedra Forest. I'm afraid I have very little to offer. You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone.
I presume that would explain why the house doesn't have a roof anymore.
They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home, if he's out there somewhere.
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none.
Well, at least we know where we're
A group
going.
of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
May well ask the general knowledge.
President Yanko, no matter how you feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality. He was the one that turned Hadia into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanka blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable. I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child, let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what.
That's probably the graveyard we ran through earlier, come to think of it.
Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war. We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me. I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country. I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like Arlo, one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories. I think of that soldier from time to time. I hope he made it out of Hadia.
It'll be amusing if that soldier turned out to be my character.
I grew up hating Sabs, without question. My pap and my dad hated them. That was enough reason for me. Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys. I've always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart. We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
Where can I find the APC?
They park their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharis, bless their souls. The gate to enter the woods is locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Now there's that gate problem sorted. A key for the fence leading from the cattle farm into Sendera Forest. Obtained from Ernest Cattle in the Sendera Forest. No database entries. Okay. You travel between areas with a vehicle. Acadia Marshes is like... Yep. You manually save and... Yeah, as I said. Now we know. Make use of the key. I'll open the gate. We're unsure how to proceed in the main objective. Open the data bar and navigate to the investigation tab. Select investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select the datum to see the specific information you have gathered so far. There's like a note. keeping. Village of Jova in the Akia marshes. Heirloom necklace, which we've got. And that'll be the thing that's at the very start of the cutscene. APC vehicle. Mother and father. That's ultimately the overall investigation. We have ourselves a compass and a diapad, and we've got a compass equipped. Do we have a compass equipped? Yeah, it's a compass equipped. So head in this direction. Wind chimes. As promised. There's more wind chimes. Tractor, that's not going to be much use. And there's an ATV and what looks like a pretty dead looking soldier. Uh-oh.
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon.
Who are you?
Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC and we got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Who has the APC key?
Obvious thing to ask.
The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The Sarge is easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding. We have a med kit in the camp we set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the med kit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
Seems a fair trade. So, west would be this direction. Yeah, this looks like it. Lights. This is probably the correct direction. Yeah, there's an X on that tree. And there's another X. This is still west direction, so that's fine. I wonder if that's the camp up there. No climbing options, so I guess we'll have to walk around. Alright. grab anything that's not nailed down. So we have field research. Anomaly imprint number 16. Estimated time since anomaly collapse 1,056 years based on recent topology signature. Coincide with 5th cycle harmonics. Actions taken. Borrowing items forwarded to facility ZC02 for further analysis. Complete imaging of profile of site. Concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly's focus. Approximate floors samples. The fact that they're talking about an anomaly 1,000 years ago and yet they're still investigating. A glass vial filled with an unknown substance. There's that med kit. Now that I mention it, that is a concentric ring pattern. Alright, I'll just do one quick sweep around and just make sure there's nothing obvious that I missed. Oh, that's this. That's... yeah. Not a lot we can do with that right now. I suspect we'll come back to that later. Ow. Alright, time to go back the way we came. Yeah. This guy's it. Dude got fucked up pretty bad, and I don't think he's realised how fucked up he is, or indeed how dead his compatriot is. Yeah, back the way we came. There's the ATV. Okay, trade the medkit.
Oh, good. You got the medkit. Okay, see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
An old, dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins in the Cedra forest, given to me by wounded OMSIF agent without any further instruction. New to the database. So, I'll need a ladder. Ladder. And I presume Description of a pickaxe. And more of that text we saw earlier. Right. Okay, our first puzzle. Pickaxe, pickaxe, eye. What happens if it's all pickaxes? Flame, eye. We saw that pickaxe earlier, so. Yeah, that sounds like it. More runes. Yeah, there's the pickaxe. That's fallen off that sign. So we'll casually take away inside the wounds. Sorry, the ruins.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Time for the knowledge.
I've been to some fucked up places around the world. But this place redefines insanity. I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that. That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played. They're guinea pigs. Who gives a shit? Rats in a maze, man. Rats in a maze.
So into the dark we go. That does not inspire confidence. Loud rumblings. What looks like a barrel and a skeleton. 2 skeletons. And the light tells me that I've not been here for a while. Not a skeletons, but fresh lights. Again, lights are new, so someone's been down here. Using a save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you will return to the last save point used. Upon defeat, any conversations, datum discovered, puzzles completed, or enemies eliminated will all be preserved, regardless of the save points used. However, weapon progress and loot gathered from enemies will be reset to the state of the last save point used. This is basically all telling me that combat's ahead. Have a nice save. Epsilon 11, Underground Site Lambda 2. Site has been completely sealed since at least 1937 AD, coinciding with the height of the 5th Lambic invasion. Successfully unlocked door mechanism to gain entry. Preliminary exploration securing of first chambers, collection of catalogue of items, installation of base camp equipment. Further analysis, dust samples from each chamber, drone imaging sweep of each chamber, 4 iron tools for historical analysis, iron shackles for historical analysis, and 5 teeth from separate skeletal remains for DNA analysis. Unsealed next doorway. Auditory cues reveal possible entity presence. Capital E entity, that doesn't... Exercise extreme caution as entity contact likely. Set up contingency evacuation plan. For, presumably, entity. Might as well save while we're passing.
Hey, you okay? Hey! Fuck. What the fuck?
Yeah, that qualifies as an entity. Okay, how did you suddenly get a costume change like that? Alright, lock on. Engage. Is that it? Okay, so there's probably clues around. Cross. No, that's the torches. Yeah, right trigger on. Now I have torches. And a small Hellcake kit for myself. The endurance system combines two vital stats, health and stamina, and is represented by the green bar at the top of the screen. Maximum health is equal to your total endurance. Maximum stamina is equal to your current health. As you receive health hits from enemies, your health will decrease. In turn, this lowers the maximum stamina available for actions. Stamina will generate automatically up to your current health level, however, health does not. If your health reaches 0, you are dead. Shard, small, neutral. Then they will endure the climb through the twin-headed serpent. And this has been story. Our new drone friend can... Okay. So I was expecting the monsters to be more of a threat. And finally the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. So... twin-headed serpent, fire of hell, and presumably there's a tablet we missed that we can now scan. That gets our first clue. Maybe it's across the way. There's that save point, so. There was that tablet somewhere. Oh. Well, we are locked in, it looks like. Well, I guess we'll have no option but to venture forth. Door is sealed. I presume those passages are related to there's a twin-sided serpent. There's your bars. So we still need the first piece of the puzzle. I think we've already scanned this. Yeah. It's first piece of the puzzle is probably it. Locked behind that door, knowing my luck. So I guess what we can try is just and look behind here. First the sinners are brought to the tower. Okay. I was about to suggest just blindly guessing, rotating the center ring to see what happens, but now we know the tower, twin-headed serpent, fire. It's easy if you know the answer. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent tiara, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted upon the flaying pits of the accursed Himalaya fields. They weren't kidding about. Thanks for the tooltip. Enemies ahead. Okay. Alright, time for me to get my health back, I guess. Yeah. Load out usable items. I thought I had a... There it is. Medkit. There we go, full health. Ah, ladder. Oh. Alembic capacitor. Instant gain lambic energy with wielded weapon. Single-use device slowly absorbs and stores ambient lambic energy. Instantly discharges all stored energy on contact with lambic material. Lambic sword, grade 1. So I presume that'll be a consumable then. Maybe useful in future combat? Question mark. Literally running around in circles. What's that around? There's trouble. Defense. Just like that. Alright. So don't go wildly swing, swing, swing. That's how you'll exhaust yourself. Good to know, good to know. And just do a quick scoot around before we open those doors, if there's anything of note. The Braces of Terror, intimidating bulwark. So we've got lambic spears. But 5% damage absorption and plus 500 endurance would be good. Remaining damage, undamaged, will reduce the damage you take. Yeah, thanks. Hey, we got a drone. We can add the distraction to our drone. Alright, it'll be defensive gear, that makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting an atmospheric horror game where you'd only see the entities like once or twice and there'd be a massive threat, and here I am running around with a cape, a drone and a giant sword. Manual save. Yeah. Healing Pulse. When you successfully hit an enemy, fate particles appear around you. These particles represent a window of opportunity to perform the Healing Pulse ability. So we're getting magic as well. This ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to the percentage of damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles. Particles will disappear if you wait too long, if you take damage. Right bumper to Healing Pulse. Particles can be accumulated exponentially over multiple successful hits, greatly increasing the amount of health received by the Healing Pulse. Healing pulse. Okay. Charge attack. Oh, spicy. Now a limbic capacitor. Facing two enemies who fight in tandem can be challenging. In these situations, using a drone's distract ability can be helpful. I've already equipped that, so it's time to use it. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you're currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you for a time. This distraction will continue until the duration of the ability has expired, you activate the ability again to recall the drone, or you attack the distracted enemy. When the distract ability ends for any reason, the drone will return to your side and the distract ability will enter a cooldown period during which it cannot be used again. Okay, right trigger. You go away. I've got most of my health back. Alright, that's straightforward enough. Go in. Okay, axes. So we've got ourselves a second weapon. Sure, why not? The heirloom necklace. The pendant given to be. Do I really place it here? Because there's two items. For that door. The manual save. Or you can just charge attack them and blow them away. Okay. Go distract. Okay, that. Alright, that screen shake when you're doing the charge attack, that's kind of distracting, not gonna lie. Don't particularly like that. Alright. Well, that's not great. So I have to wait for my drone ability to recharge. Yeah, let's woke him up. The Ram's Head Medallion. A viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion, features the relief of a ram's head. Secrets of the Ram. Okay, new entity. Most interactive elements cannot be used in combat with the exception of ladders and loot. Ow. Yeah, I should have saw that coming. Gonna need some help, please. Go back to the axes for a bit. Pull. Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. A drone bypass. Reduce the drone's active cooldowns. Single-use bypass circuitry. Multiple suspected SSE. Yeah, we saw a bunch of them. Standard protocol Alpha. Locate and contain reported anomalies, investigate origin and evolution of sites, collect and catalog relevant materials. And there's the APC key. An unsent letter from a Sabinian soldier to his brother. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Sahara after our big push. Cold as all hell, let me tell ya. Feels good to get some rest, even if I likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? I gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging in the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just doesn't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from you, your bro Martin. Huh. Trenches. And it has indeed gone cold. My dearest Marina, we trampled through the Sendra forest with the fury of King Asta. Pals never stood a chance. They died like dogs. It must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found 3 Powell brothers cowering in a farmhouse. Pissed their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck? Sending to you with this letter. Celebrate yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina. Once we killed the last one of them. Love, your Ruslan. And there's that gold watch. An engraving on the back reads Otis. Otis Cattle. That might be something to return back to what's his face, the farmer that we started. There's something shiny, but it's the other side of this trench. Again, something shiny but obstructed. Big red warning light. Food. Medkit. Save point. Ah. Someone's escaped the ruins. You'll often find two pairs linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as a limbic entity, and is made up of a hollow water, the light-skinned humanoid creature, and a haze, a large monster of various shapes. So this is the enemy we got introduced to. Entities. To defeat this pair, you must kill the hollow walker, humanoid. However, the hollow walker cannot be damaged as long as the haze is still present. Reducing the haze's health to 0 causes it to retreat into the hollow walker, who will become enraged but then vulnerable. In this state, the hollow walker's limbic energy, representing the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually diminish. The limbic energy gradually replenish. Alright. Limbic energy fully replenishes and will return to a state of invulnerability. Let me try that again. In this state, a hollow walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. If the limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability and the haze will re-emerge. Okay, that's bad. So I'll get beaten into this trench. Alright, so, if in doubt, exit out. Alright. Guess we'll take our save, and good thing we actually got the health packs. We can take confidence spending one. We're outside now, so no need for the light. There's our drone bypass. Is alright. Oh. Oof. Well, at least I've leveled up my axes. But, yeah. We're at a stage now where The Ram's Head Medallion. A crimson sheen covers this metallic medallion and features the relief of Ram's Head. Estimated 9th century origin, Ram's Head iconography of it matches twin depressions found near door DWO13 of site Lambert 2. Existence of matching medallion suspected, further analysis required. Yeah, we found the medallion earlier. So yes, it's time to equipable items. Some items related to investigations or exploration can be equipped in your loadout for easy access. Once equipped, they can be activated by using hotkeys the same way as consumable items. Well, we saw doors with 2 medallions, so... we saw... oh, there's another one over there. So we'll take care of these entities. That hurt. Time to grab the med kits from earlier. Alright. Found more trouble. And that's recovered all my health. As we continue to gather shards. Alright. Well. Oh goody. Okay, so party's going on. I was hoping we could sneak back inside and place those 2 medallions that we found earlier. But if this place has suddenly become crawling with entities, I'll probably take my leave. Ah. Yeah, that was fun. That key's probably going to end the demo, so what we're going to do instead is do the good deed. Run back. Uh-oh. Time loop guardian, you say? Establish forward command post. Target the farmhouse. Clear up and occupy. Minimal resistance expected. Set up comms link as a priority. No, that's back the way we came. Gal's alive, so the entities hasn't gone as far as here yet.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home. You startled me. Listen.
Oh yeah.
Antiar, the two-headed serpent, released his demons invoked by the sins and destructive passions of humankind. And our Lord Setherus gouged out his eye, gifting his followers with protection. And so the eye of God gazed upon his believers, freeing them of sin and destructive passions. I believe they are the same as the demons described in the holy passages of the Kada. They appeared about 3 weeks ago. I've been praying in my cellar ever since.
Well, that would explain a lot.
You start.
Good deed accomplished.
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. I've been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Alright. Time to make use of that APC. Now we're going to run off in the woods in the vague direction. Now there's there they are. Yeah, got the shard. Advanced medkit. Yeah. Get us in the APV and get us out of here. Navigation. Dendra Forest. Akada Marshes with their village of Jova. Surely it's not going to be as simple as that, surely.
Epsilon 11. Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Now, I guess that's where the semi-open world nature of the game, in that it not really, it's just like distinct districts. Organized Nations Assistance. But yeah, a muddy road. We're definitely not the first people here. Well torn up by tire treads.
Why is this happening? Camille. Oh, my baby. Anna, my baby girl.
Oh dear.
We got separated during the evacuation in Tulsi. The screaming, the panic, the smoke, pure chaos. I lost them in the crowd. I finally traced them back to Jova, but I'm too late. I'm too late. Oh, Camille, forgive me. I'm too late. Without one of their belongings, I can't even give them a proper Palamist burial.
Right. That's great. And smash cut to pre-order page. Okay, that I'll freely admit that was not what I was expecting. Here's a case I was expecting a horror game, right? Alright, slow-paced horror game, and instead, well, this ending screen kind of typifies it. Man with cloak, sword, and drone. It's one of those cases whereby I probably am going to, like, so if you be following me on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, I did a 1 minute long review of another demo I played, and it's like, I am probably going to have to sit down and like script out something, because that was like, As in case, as I said, very much not what I was expecting. In this case, yeah. Was it good? It was fine. It's like, it's not the sort of demo that makes me particularly like enthusiastic to go to Green Man Gaming or whatever and pre-order it for 40 quid. But it's like, you know, I could be convinced. As I said, I'm probably going to have to sit down and script out a review and probably edit it and do stuff like that. But yeah, you know, pretty good. So, if you excuse me while I plot out plans, but because I am still like keen enough to do a bit more demo gameplay. There'll be probably something lighter. It's like, well, I suppose Mina the Hollower got a demo. That seems like a good enough shout for like second demo of the stream. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna take a brief break, and then we'll reset everything, and then we'll play the Mina the Hollower demo. So yeah, back in a bit. So I booted up the game in the hope to get my settings sorted, but then played cute wee animation. So gonna have to try and convince the game to play the game again. Or I can just exit. Alright. Let me boot the game back up and see if we can watch the intro now. Yeah, that was an absolutely class intro. 10 out of 10, no notes. So yeah, it's the latest game from Shovel Knight developers Yacht Club. And let's just hit and go. There's copy mode, delete mode, 10 save files. I presume this will be the name character used, so I'll just go Owen. Dear Mina, in the dimming light of Tiberius Isle, I write with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators brought prosperity to our central city of Ossex. Now their light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your esteemed patron, has requested your aid. Your expertise as the creator of these generators and your skill as a hollower will both be crucial, for the issue may be deeper than mere technical faults. We trust in your ability to unravel this mystery and restore the generators. With hope, the Marshal of Oz. There's the 10 Burrs Isle. Oh. Mina, was it? Good evening. Just in time for landfall. See those cliffs there? They're knocked out cold. Buttons, please. Trying to work out what goes away, unless it's having to go downstairs. Oops. Alright, jump down here. What the blazes is happening? Grab a weapon and hold on to your haunches. No, this thing. We have a choice between the Night Star, a crushing mace affixed to a flexible chain. Press X to strike from a distance. The Whisper and Vesper, a pair of nimble daggers. Mash X to stab in a quick succession. Or the Blast Drag Maul, a hammer with explosive force. Hold X to charge up. While charging, move to roll. Hell yeah. Want to try the other weapons, do it, then get yourself topside. I won't beat you if it's the Kraken, lass. Well, since we're here. The Night Star. Okay. The distance. That's more of a traditional sword type affair. So I think I preferred the charge option. Alright. Let's get topside. You can't go back. Oh. Yeah, that sure looks like the Kraken to me. Never Kraken. Oops. I got my ass beaten, but we're headed straight for the cliffs. That's a quick game over. Mina, wake up, wake up. You're still with us. Well, relief. Now, how long was I out? Long enough for things to go sideways, miss. Here, Lionel insists you take these vials. They'll heat you right up. Source plasma gained by attacking enemies. Use B to consume it and restore health. Yeah, that'll help. We're gonna keep scrounging for supplies. Maybe we'll see you in Ossex, huh? Stay safe out there. Well. Interesting. Yeah, I can immediately tell that was a bad guy. So, I think I've inadvertently stumbled on a bit of a theme for this stream. Hell on us, if it was being like excessively to the point of being a bit unkind, if it was going to be excessively concise about it, that was edgy Zelda. Really. Well, this is pretty much is Zelda. Yeah. Yeah, shield would be useful. Okay. There we go. So if it's broken away, wish I was a hollower too and could just hold A to burrow and grab things. Ta-da! Alright, so, if in doubt, just dig. If we go, Can't go that way. That's blocked. That's dead end. I wonder if there's a way around that. Now that's end of the line too. Something I'm missing. Ah. Yeah, that will help. And the charge attack also. Breaking. Bone stone. Condensed bones that can't be lost. Spend at shops or claiming your underlab. There's a sparkle around here. There we go. That'll be currency then. Jumping immediately at enemies hurts you. There we go. Need help. Need help bad. I guess I'll explain why I've been picking up bows. All these rocks any good? Because I'm conscious I'm very low on health. I presume those are checkpoints. And that's allowed to get up. Okay. Ooh! Recover 1 spark, bones lost next death. So yeah, I am correct. And that's a respawn point. That's a mistake. I didn't need health, really. Yeah. Good to know that the Shovel Knight health system makes a return. Bone up. Huh. So attack, defense, sidearms, a bone stone. Let's go attack. Defense. What's defense? Knock knock. No, you can't dig. Oh, you can dig. Don't fall into the pit again. Give me some help, please. Bone stone. Oh, good to know. Yeah, I can't jump down there, so... I have to get up this roof, and I imagine this rope was the intended way to do it. Jump. There we go. What? Splat them. Some more bone stone. To ensure I'll permanently keep that level up now. Yeah, it's a timing puzzle. You're a nuisance, go away. Yeah, the charge attack does its job. Well, I'm stuck in this fight. Yeah. Recover one spark. Fortunately, all the enemies have respawned. Thankfully, so does my health. Thanks. Yeah, sneak up behind them and charge attack seems to be the way to go. Smash. Heal up. Do we know what I am? Hey, we got the rope to climb up. So that saves us a lot of trouble. That didn't work. Right. Yeah. Now we got bones back. And immediately lost them. Good job, mate. So try that again, and this time make use of the health potions. Time to bone up. Yeah, defense is probably wise. I'm getting beat up here. I'm gonna run to the corner, heal up. Immediately take 2 hits unnecessarily. Loop back. Refill health before this next fight. Don't make the same mistake again. Alright, the charge attack worked that time. Oh. Yeah, that bit short-sighted of me. Ow. Come on, come closer. I need a key. Nope. Oh. I'm getting beat up here, and one more good shot. but still missing a key. Oh. Wait, I'm not the enemy, I'm with the Lionel's Guard. Fawn and his conspirators attacked us. They blew up the spark generator. Flames, destruction, everything. I barely made it out alive. A vault hatch. Press Y to lob a hatch in front of you, creating a large shockwave on impact. Right. That's released the key, but okay. Oops. And I'm out. Ooh, gonna have close call combat then. And that is not enough. Try hollowing during combat to hollow and help you dodge attacks. Thank you, Yacht Club Games, for showing up. Ah. The ship. I've laid down here, miss. Is this your hangar? Not exactly. This is a Hollower's land lab. And rest here. The guys there will take you back up. So here's our weapons. So presumably we'll find the other two weapons. This machine dispenses plasma vials. Hit enemies to gain plasma, then use vials to convert into health. That's good to know, actually. The Bone Stone Cintra. Bone Stone is safe from loss. Use this machine to turn it into bones, which are spent to buy items and bone up. Okay, so this is where the Bone Stone is backed. Alright, so if we want to level up now, we'd grab 150. Okay, cool. I just realised something dumb. I'd unlocked the easy access rope. So I can have bypass this entire section now. And I forgot to check. Jumping there. Oh. Well, that's useful. Platforming, huh? Alright, dive through here. There is These will fully heal up. There's our bones we lost through the magic of fumbling the platforming. How do I equip our hatchets? Go. Alright, let's clear up some space. In retrospect, that was a bit of a waste of a vial there. Good time to bone up. Yeah. Quick deposit time, because there we go. That gets us a key. Alright, let's see what Yacht Club game's popping in here and see what they're talking about now. Alright. Boardwalk is on fire. I am getting speed. Ow. Ow. There we go. That's quite the leap. Okay, okay. Don't get sniped. Get even. Ooh, that's rough. Timing, so I have to make a 90-degree turn on that jump. My ship crashed, it was attacked, everyone's gone, I must reach Ossex. Could you help, please? The store stays shut. I think you'd best keep moving. Ah, shucks, you know. Here, take these bones. Might buy you something, if there's anything left out there. Ah. That makes sense, actually. Ow. So I've got, like, no health. That lowers the gates. There's a second entrance there, which looks like associated with that miscolored tile. Big old bag of bones. Damn. Well, at least we know how to get that particular spark. Oh, we're back here again. Yeah, we never found the saving space. So I'm just going to on all this. Boned up. Yeah. Bones will not be spent. Let's get sidearms. That boned up actually helped us a lot, since it means that we can move straight on. Good counter, good counter. That was stupid. Recover some health, please. No, I'm just going to ignore you. You're not much of a threat. Wait. Don't jump just yet. Now. Go away. Yeah, I'm gonna need help quick. That was short-sighted of me, not waiting until we got those tulips. And we asked for bones again. Yes, you get what this time. Oh yeah. This is where. That's a real awkward place to put them, really. There we go. Full health. Now I have to do the jump. At least we've recovered our bones now. We can progress on. And we finally find ourselves a checkpoint. That's our vials recovered. Now we have 750 bones, which we can actually make 5, 6, 7, 8, and no, we only have 750. All right. There's a bunch of bouncing bones. So, 438 short of the next level up. That is not somewhere to jump. This is somewhere to jump. So this will level us up. We can now do sword upgrades. No fair. There we go. Bad guy enters from the north. Nope. East Queensbury Encrypt. Northwest, Knox's Bay, South Bone Beach. Drink some plasma. Just in time for the Hope Trooper. Oh, it's a good thing I decided to take a drink there, otherwise I'd be dead. Ooh, fatality. Bones lost next death. Oh, we've only got 17 to bank. No, I can't make a deposit, huh? So be it. Alright. Make your way. Alright. Heal up, and let's fight. So I think the play is hitting and then running. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Well, so much for those bones. 29 lost. In this case, a good thing I got the bone upgrades done before getting my ass handed to me by the boss. I'm being stupid. The platform literally stopped right beside the fence, so just wait until there. I have the option to recover to full health at my leisure. Yeah. Oh, a gyro dagger. Press Y to throw a spinning dagger that returns like a boomerang. That would be useful if I'd grabbed it before the boss. Heal up, and round 3. Or I could just get in his face and charge. Punch him. That would also have worked, as it turned out. City Centre. Thanks for the refills. Return to your home now. Oh. Ah, did you see that? I cut that traitor down. Six spark generators. Queensbury Crypt, Noctis Bayou, Septemberg, Bone Beach, Frozen Train Yard, and Astral Ore. When all spark generators are restored, Ossex will shine bright once more. I'm assuming that is very much a 0 out of 6 type situation. This area is clear. Move along, miss. Radiant mana is beyond here. Access is restricted. Wait, a letter from the Marshal of Ossex? Sorry, that could easily be forged. Where to now? I suspect we're basically at the end of the demo. Since that was a particularly beefy boss fight. No dice. Or we could just run past them. The fact that the music's gone completely silent tells me something bad's gonna happen. Good evening, Mina. Been a while, hasn't it? Master Lionel will be delighted to see you. Excuse me, miss, this area's off limit. The ribbon's cutting to your left. Ribbon cutting? Who said anything about a ribbon cutting? Huh. I can't see the stage, out of my way. I invested in Ossex early. Events like this reassure me that I made the right call. Have you seen the state of the place outside? Ribbon cutting? I'm just here for the snacks, lady. I heard some commotion outside. Is something going on back in town? Yeah. I'm so close to the stage I can smell Lionel's cologne. He smells amazing, I expect it. Lionel's always building wondrous new facilities for our town of Ossex. He makes me believe in the brighter future. For this we open not just a house, but a home. A promise of a brighter future for those in need. Wait, it can't be. Mina, after all these years? Please, you must join me up front. Lionel, we must speak at once. It's dreadful. The whole town. Now, let's not keep us guests in suspense. Meet the brilliant mind behind the spark generator, Mina the Hollower. invention has led us to this moment. The Ossex Orphanage wing is officially open. Welcome all. Huh. What the hell? Lionel, you don't understand. A monster ripped through us. The crew, everyone, and the city, it's in flames. My dear, please breathe. I'm truly sorry. I'll assure you the guards under my command will restore order to Tenebrous. Here you'll receive me. You're not alone anymore. And don't worry about the generator for now. Take a moment while I finish up here. When you're ready, I will be waiting in the main square. Oops. Well, now orphans like me have somewhere to go. Always wanted to hold a big ribbon. You designed the spark generator. I suppose I should thank you. Now we have two heroes. Lino and Mina make me proud of Ossex. Oops. And they go around wrecking the place. I didn't realise you'd be involved in the ceremony. Master Lionel certainly favours you, doesn't he? Stop, Hollower. Out of my way. No one will stop me from ridding Tenebrous of those wretched generators. You think I'm afraid of you flapping your little wings at me? You simply have no idea what you're up against. Big talk for a sea-burning conspirator. Such a haughty mouse. Let's hear how loud you squeak. Okay, so boss, and I suspect we're not supposed to win this one. Oh yeah, we do basically 0 damage. Charge attacks work though. Tornadoes. Ow. Rain got that wrong. Now for explosions. Ow. Ow again. Not quite. Huh. Won that first time, actually. Ooh. Why, sir, I would actually go ahead and use the magic of big picture mode to add to the wish list. Meet and defeat, unearth the secrets of Tenebrous Isle. Meet and defeat a cast of unforgettable weirdos. Traverse a handcrafted world in any order. Collect 100 plus trinkets, tools, and upgrades. Become Mina the Hollower. Yeah. Cool. There's the intro scene again. Yeah, that's cool. I'll switch back to our music. Yeah. I kind of inadvertently came up with a theme on the fly there because Mina the Hollower, that was very good. Yeah. Well deserving of my wish list at least. Yeah, that is very, very good. It's like, I mean, the Zelda influence is clear, but it's like, we've got some Castlevania. I'm looking at the key art now on the Steam big picture menu, and it's like, yeah, whip. Yeah, now I enjoyed myself. That's very good. It's like, definitely, I did not back the Kickstarter. I do kind of regret it now. But yeah, that was a good, damn good hour. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it's 3:30 now, so 11:30. We're rapidly coming up to past 2.5 hours. I think we're gonna call it there, folks. Yeah. Thank you for, I presume is Yacht Club Games bot popping in for a quick tip. But yeah, thank you for watching. The plan is probably going to be tomorrow, just start diving into the Steam Next Fest games again. I'll sit down and like come up with some kind of theme. Because, yeah. Yeah. Easier for marketing to go if X, Y, and Z and they're all like vaguely connected. I do want to do Kaizen, a factory story. That's probably gonna be puzzle games. So I've got just from the games I've downloaded, like baby steps. I'm surprised it hasn't already become a streaming meme. But it's like it's the new Bennett Foley game. It's gonna become a streaming meme. Dead as Disco. I'm gonna have to sit down and like study how it works and probably download some of my Monster Cat tracks that I've got licensing for. Hotel Barcelona is the White Owls cross. I've always liked White Owls cross with the Grasshopper manufacturer, but I looked at the Steam page and can see mention of Grasshopper manufacturer anyway, so plans might have changed. But yeah. I'm looking at my games, I'm going, Kaizen, a factory story, Is This Sea Taken, and Monument Valley Tree seems like a good selection. Yeah. And I've also got Modulus, which is probably goes with Kaizen, a factory story, and also could be the sort of thing that can easily see me spending Saturday afternoon to, so we shall see. But yeah. Point is, I'll plot out a grouping and we will make a bunch of play a bunch of Next Fest demos. Oh yeah, and a Ratatan Zone demo, which that would be good. Alrighty, let's pick someone else. To raid into. I don't know. Let's pick someone else who's also playing. What, VTubers playing Schedule 1, VTubers playing Star Wars The Old Republic? You know what? I'm actually going to leave it and just wrap up here. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with probably more stuff like this. Alright? Until then, take care.